Dear students, welcome to the sixth lecture and the continuation of the topic types of communication, focusing on understanding one-way communication, two-way formal, informal communication, oral and non-verbal, and also written communication. Let's understand the first type is one-way communication, which is based on the pattern of communication. One-way communication is where there is no facility and or expectation of a reply or a feedback. An advertisement or notice on a board is an example. Its advantages are that it is simple, quick, and low cost. However, it allows no clarification or opportunity to correct inaccuracies, and this may cause frustration in the receiver. It is often associated with authoritarian leadership and downward channels of communication. One way communication includes instances in which a business leader speaks or sends out message to individuals, small groups, or large groups of employees without input or response. The other is two-way communication. Two-way communication is more time consuming because the receiver has the opportunity to feedback and to question what has been said or written. The receiver is invited to contribute to the process. So, this kind of communication is often associated with democratic forms of leadership. If the message is complex, two-way communication is far more effective and probably accurate than one-way communication. One-to-one communication. Communication between one sender and one recipient at one time is termed as one-to-one communication. One-to-many communication, where one person communicates with many people at the same time, it is termed as one-to-many communication. Many-to-one communication. Many-to-one communication takes place when several people communicate with one person at the same time. The images will make you to understand it in a simple way. What is formal communication? Formal communication includes or follows the most important, that is, it takes place through the formal channels of the organization structure along the lines of authority established by the management. Such communications are generally in writing and can be in any of these forms, such as policy, manuals, procedures, and rule books, memorandum, official meetings, reports, and so on. Formal communication may follow rules, conventions, and principles in when we are communicating. We use proper professional settings to communicate. So it occurs formal and in official style. Usage of slang is completely avoided and we focus on correct pronunciation is used. Informal communication that arises out of needs of employees to exchange their views, which cannot be done through formal channels. Workers chit chatting in a canteen or a cafeteria about the behavior of the superior, discussing about rumors. Sometimes employees are likely to be transferred, or some examples of informal communication. The grapevine or informal communication spreads rapidly and sometimes gets distorted too. Communication takes place outside the formal communication channels. It is built around the social relationships of the members of the organization. Let's answer the question, what is oral communication? Oral communication is the interchange of verbal message between sender and receiver. It includes individual conversation or conversing with each other, be it direct or telephonic. Direct here is face to face. It includes speeches, presentations, discussions, and other aspects of oral communication. So, as mentioned, it takes place in face to face conversation, group discussions, telephonic calls, and public speaking. What is nonverbal communication? Please observe the images here. Nonverbal communication is the transmission of messages or signals through a nonverbal platform such as eye contact, facial expressions, gestures, posture, and the distance between to individuals. What is written communication? It refers to the process of conveying a message through the written signs or symbols. We have reports, memorandum, postcard, email, or conventional writing. So, hence, we come to the end of the remaining set of types of communication.